Imagine waking up to the sound of gunfire, not birds chirping, where your morning alarm is replaced by the palpable fear for the safety of your family.
This nightmare is the grim reality for countless residents in Ethiopia's Amhara region today. Welcome to Ethiopia Insight. Don't forget to subscribe our channel.
The Amhara region, known for its historical monuments and significant contribution to Ethiopian identity, is now a flashpoint for ethnic tensions and political strife. The conflict, ignited by disputes over land, governance, and historical grievances, has escalated rapidly, drawing in federal troops and local militias. The battle lines are drawn starkly, with the region's residents caught in the crossfire of a fight that has expanded beyond original grievances into a broader crisis of national identity and governance in Ethiopia. This scenic juxtaposition of beauty and devastation tells a poignant story of loss. Villages that once thrived are now battlegrounds. Fields that grew teff and barley are now staging grounds for conflict. As we delve deeper into the reasons behind this escalation, it becomes clear that a multifaceted array of political, socio-economic, and cultural factors are at play. Critics argue that the central government's approach to federalism and ethnic autonomy has fueled regional tensions, while supporters claim it's necessary for equitable governance. This complexity is a key to understanding not just the conflict's roots, but also potential avenues for resolution. The humanitarian toll of the conflict in Amhara is mounting with devastating speed. Reports from various international and local human rights organizations detail a disturbing array of human rights abuses, including extrajudicial killings and sexual violence. Arbitrary arrests and house searches, not just limited to the Amhara region, where the conflict is, but now extending into neighborhoods of Addis Ababa with majority Amhara populations. In a marked shift, recent actions by authorities in Addis Ababa have targeted the Amhara communities, raising questions about the motivations and implications of these operations. Residents in these neighborhoods express fear and frustration, calling that being an Amhara is not a crime. Abiy regime's specific targeting of the Amharas creates a dangerous misconception that undermines the fundamental principles of freedom, tolerance, and human dignity.
Civilians, the backbone of any region, bear the brunt of this brutality. Homes have been razed, and families torn apart, with children and the elderly particularly vulnerable to the horrors of conflict. Here we see the human face of displacement. Families huddle together, seeking refuge and solace in each other amidst the chaos that has enveloped their lives. Beyond the immediate impact, the trauma inflicted by these violations has deep, long-term consequences on the societal fabric of Amhara. The scars left by such conflicts can foster cycles of vengeance and ethnic animosity if not addressed. In this context, documenting these abuses rigorously and pushing for accountability becomes paramount, not only for justice but for the healing process to begin.
In response to the disturbing developments in Amhara, the international community has voiced concern, but the efficacy and depth of these reactions vary significantly.
The European Union, a key player in international diplomacy and humanitarian aid, has issued statements condemning the violence and calling for an immediate cessation of hostilities.
Yet, the question remains, are these statements translating into tangible actions? The EU Parliament, captured during a critical session, becomes a symbol of international deliberation and potential action. Given the EU's historical engagement with Ethiopia, particularly in development and peace-building initiatives, its role could be pivotal. However, for its actions to be impactful, they must evolve from rhetorical commitments to active involvement. This could take the form of mediating dialogues between conflicting parties, imposing targeted sanctions on individuals undermining peace efforts, and enhancing support for humanitarian operations in affected areas. Finding a resolution to the crisis in Amhara demands more than just ceasing fire. It requires a concerted effort towards dialogue and reconciliation. Central to this is acknowledging the complexities and vested interests in the conflict, which necessitate an inclusive approach to peace talks.
These dialogues should not only involve political leaders, but also civil society, community elders, and other stakeholders who can influence grassroots reconciliation. Local leaders and community members gather to discuss pathways to peace, emphasizing the importance of local voices in the reconciliation process.
Moreover, investing in national and regional mechanisms that fortify human rights, enhance judicial independence, and promote civic education could lay down the foundational blocks for long-term peace. These initiatives would help to mend the social contracts that have been shredded by conflict, thereby preventing the resurgence of violence. In conclusion, the path to lasting peace in Amhara, and indeed Ethiopia, traverses not only the realms of politics and diplomacy, but also the more profound terrains of human rights, communal healing, and national rebirth. As stakeholders from across the spectrum come together to untangle the complex web of conflict, the guiding principle should be a resolute commitment to human dignity and unity in diversity. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us. Before we sign off, we want to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful news updates, like this video if you found it informative, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement and feedback are invaluable to us. Until next time, stay informed, stay safe, and have a great day. Thank you for watching.